Welcome to NIIT, where we simplify tech, finance, and growth. Okay, a quick scenario. You urgently need to send money to a friend, a landlord, or maybe your cousin is stuck with a flat tire. You open up your bank app and boom, UPI, IMPS, NEFT, RTGS. And you are like, wait, I'm taking a banking exam or just transferring 5,000? So, what's the best option? What's the fastest? And what's the best for big transfers? Stick with me because in the next few minutes you'll know exactly which option to tap and why. And hey, stay till the end. And I'll also share a bonus tip to save money and time while transferring funds. Let's kick off things with king of daily transactions, UPI, also known as Unified Payments Interface. UPI is the reason we no longer carry cash for chai, cabs, or cutting our hair. It lets you send money instantly using just a mobile number, UPI ID, or a QR code. No need to add beneficiaries or IFSC codes. So imagine this, you had pizza last night, friend paid, now it's your turn to split. Boom, UPI. Need to pay the cab guy? UPI. Monthly rent to your landlord? Yes, even that. Most banks set the UPI limit of around 1 lakh per day. Some apps like Bheem or bank apps may allow a bit more, some a bit less. The standard UPI transaction limit is rupees 1 lakh per day for most transactions. However, some specific categories of transactions like those related to capital markets, insurance and foreign remittances may offer a higher limit of 2 lakh per transaction. Furthermore, certain high-value transactions such as those related to IPOs and RBI's retail direct scheme can have a limit of up to 5 lakh rupees. Well, UPI is fast, free and frictionless. No wonder India does billions of UPI transactions every month. Well, next up is IMPS, Immediate Payment Service. Think of it as a UPI's big brother, but a little more banky. IMPS is great when you want to transfer money directly from one bank account to another, and the recipient might not be on UPI, or it's a slightly larger amount. Well, IMPS works 24/7 on holidays, weekends, midnight, it doesn't matter. Transfer limit is generally 2 lakh rupees per transaction, and it's often used for things like paying suppliers, sending money to parents, or emergency payments when the UPI limit is exhausted. However, some banks allow IMPS transfers up to 5 lakh rupees, while others cap it at 2 lakh rupees. So the exact limit depends on your bank. Also, IMPS gives real-time confirmation just like UPI. One heads up, some banks charge 5 rupees to 15 rupees per IMPS transaction, especially if you do it through net banking. Mobile apps usually keep it for free. Well, moving on, let's talk about NEFT or National Electronic Funds Transfer. Well, this one works a bit like a school bus, not a super fast but reliable. NEFT works in batches. It doesn't send money instantly like UPI or IMPS. Instead, it processes them every 30 minutes or so. Earlier, NEFT only worked during banking hours, but now it runs 24/7. Still, transfers may take anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. So when is NEFT best? When you are paying fees, rent, invoices, or transferring funds to someone who doesn't need it right away. Like you are paying your coaching class or your landlord, but not at 2 a.m. the night before. NEFT usually has no minimum and the upper limit varies by bank. Some even go up to 10 lakh per day. Well, now comes the big boss, RTGS or real-time gross settlement. This method is designed for high-value transfers and I mean serious money, minimum rupees 2 lakh and no upper limit. Unlike NEFT, RTGS doesn't do batching. It settles each transactions individually and instantly. RTGS is often used for property payments, corporate transactions or high-value deals because it's the most fastest, secured and traceable. Timing-wise, RTGS is also available 24/7, even on bank holidays. Banks may even charge rupees 25 to 50 per RTGS transaction depending on the amount and platform used. Well, now let's talk about cheque, as they remain a preferred method for formal payments, especially in cases like rent, government transactions, legal settlements, or where digital modes aren't feasible. One of their key USP is the option to issue post-dated checks, which allow you to schedule payments in advance, typically valid for up to 3 months from the date written. While checks offer trust and legal backing in formal settings, they do have limitations. They usually take 1 to 2 working days to clear and carry the risk of bouncing if there are insufficient funds in the account. Despite being slower than digital payments, their official nature still makes them relevant in many structured transactions. So here's a quick recap. Use UPI for small daily transfers, IMPS when you need an instant transfer through your bank, and NEFT for scheduled or non-urgent payments, RTGS when the amount is big and timing is crucial, and Cheques, use them when nothing else fits. Alright, you have made it this far, and here's your bonus tip. Always check if transfer charges apply. NEFT and RTGS are usually free when done online, but IMPS carries a small fee depending on your bank. In fact, some banks waive these charges only when you use their mobile app. So if you are making a big transfer, it's a good idea to use the bank's app instead of their website or branch. You might save on some hidden fees. Also, always double check the account number and IFSC. One wrong digit and your money could go on a solo trip. Well, now you are officially money transfer smart. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to NIIT Limited and tell us in the comments which method do you use the most. Also, see you in the next video where we simplify more tech and finance just for you.